Welcome to Body Boost. My name is Eden. This is Maisie. We are going to work you through an Express Body Boost signature bar class. All you're going to need is a chair or a countertop, a set of light hand weights, some paper plates or hand towels or even socks, and we're gonna get started. So let's set the music. You're gonna start your toes on the gliders, starting in a parallel position. And then we're gonna take a big breath, reach your arms up to the sky. And then exhale, soften the knees, soften the chin to the chest. Take a few more. Big breath. Inhale, and then exhale through the mouth. Really find that big press through the entire body. Two more. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale, soften the shoulders, the hips. Last one, and then take your hands together into your heart. We're gonna find a squat and a stand. Squat and stand. Find your weight into your heels. We're gonna start to add a little twist of the arms back. Open the chest, squeeze your hips forwards. You've got 4, and out. 3, beautiful. 2 more. Last one, we're gonna hold that squat, little pulses, hold it low. Keep the ribs together, push the weight back. Last 4, and 3, and 2, hold your hips steady. Stretch your right leg out, and then slowly pull it back in. Do it again, and on the way back in, find a full stand, lift the spine, a little quicker, out. And in, so start to find a little tempo. Keep your right toes facing forwards, right leg long, add your arms. Stretch, pull in, stretch. Good, 2 more. Last one, hold that right leg along, little inches to the right. Think of lengthening out to that right leg. Push your hips back for 3 and 2. Hold it steady. Right knee in and out. In. Can we go a little quicker? In and in. Feel that right inner thigh. Lower that left hip. You've got 4, 3, 2. Hold that right leg along. Send your weight up and over. Shift the weight to the right knee and then stretch. We're gonna add an extension. Left leg comes in as you glide. Come on, Maisie. Left leg. We go out and stretch. So we're shifting the weight to that right leg. 2 more. Last one. Hold it down. Little inches of that left leg. Rotate that left pinky forwards. 4 more. 3, 2. Stay low. Send your fingers down all the way to the floor. And then I want you to take a full quarter turn to the right. We're gonna slide your arms up. Bring that left leg in. Slowly roll it down. Think of lengthening the chest. Tucking your tail on the way back in. Engaging from your core muscles as you lift. Good. 2 more. Last one, I want you to hold it halfway. Keep your chest hinge forwards. Find that horizon lunge and just hold it. Shoulders down away from the neck. Just your left knee, pull it in and back. Can you add your elbows? Pull them back into your ribs. Can we go a little quicker? Sit back an inch. Let's go. A double time. In, in, in. Last 4, 3, 2. Hold that left leg back. Drop the palms all the way down to the floor and slowly slide your right leg back. Find your full plank, right knee to the chest. Pull it in. Try and bring the knee right between your thumbs. Keep the hips slightly lifted. Arms on your back. Back toes pressed. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Hold your right leg back. Find your plank. Tuck your tailbone. Both knees tuck in. And then slow back. Good. Try and bring the gliders together. Squeezing the big toes a little quicker. In and back. Don't let your knees come too far forwards of your chest. Try and keep your tailbone tucked. Can we go quicker? Just in. Slam it in. Squeeze your inner thighs. Keep your head forward. Shift the weight to the fingertips. 3, 2, and 1. Push your hips in. Give yourself a little break. Pedal the knees. Breathe out. Walk your hands to your toes. Soften the weight into your heels. Roll yourself up. Nice and rounded. Take a big breath. Reach your arms up. Find your center, Maisie. Big breath in. And then exhale, hands are hard. Squat, stand. Drop and up. Let's add those arms. Push them back in. Arms press back. Open the chest. Catch your breath for a second. The goal for a bar warm-up is always getting that heart rate up. So we're there, right? Half of the way. Let's go. 2 more. Hold it down. Little pulses down. And down. Squeeze those inner thighs, ribs in, lengthen the shoulders back. Hold it, freeze it. Left leg, pull it in. Now, we're gonna add a stand up on that drop. Out, maybe a little deeper range. Fly those arms out. Think of that right hip moving back. Good, long left leg, kneecap forward. 4, 3 more, last 2 here. Hold it out. Steady little inches. Push that right hip back. Stretch your left pinky toe out. 4, 3, 2, stay here, just that knee, in and out, isometrically staying low on that right hip. Can we go quicker? In and in for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out, shift the weight up and over, bend into your left knee, stretch, drop. Now you can add a little drop to the floor. We're gonna add a right leg as we stand. Slide, that's it, Maisie. So think of bringing your big toes together. Working in a lower range, you can always stay half of the way down. 4, 3, last 2. Pull that last one down, inch it down. Can you think of reaching your fingers to the floor as you lengthen your tailbone back, belly away from thigh. 3, 2, hold it. Quarter turn to the left, fingertips down, open the chest. Drag that right leg long as you lift the spine. Exhale, go back for 2 and up. So I'm gonna go full form. Maisie's coming half of the way down. So again, you wanna find that range of motion. The good thing about the gliders is they always allow us to go a little deeper in our range of motion. 2 more slow. Eyes are the focus here. Climb them up and down that wall. Last one, I want you to hold it half of the way. Keep your chest long, hinge it. Reach a little forwards of that back leg. Pull the right knee only in and out. Start to add your elbows, palms forwards, in, and in. Let's go double time, all the way, Maisie. Push it in, in. Tuck that tailbone belly in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Palms come all the way down under shoulders. Push the ground away. Left leg slides back. Find a plank, tuck your tailbone, left knee right between your thumbs. Hit it there, good, Maisie, keep it there. Whew. Let's go. 2 more. Meet your toes together, double knee tuck. Pull it in. Can you keep your shoulders over the wrists? Can you tuck your tailbone? Can you go a little quicker? Slam it in. Push it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push it up. Walk your hands to your toes. Give yourself a little jog in your knees. Roll yourself up. We're gonna grab those leg weights. Your feet, start with a little V position. So your toes are slightly wider and your heels are together, but don't think of turning out too wide. You wanna keep the knees right over the second toe. Roll the shoulders down the back, palms forward. Give me a bicep curls. Good. So start to think about your posture, okay? Tuck your tailbone and think of opening the chest, dropping the shoulders away from neck, shifting the weight to your heels, belly button in. Everything is nice and tall through the spine. In and out. Good. Can we take this a little quicker? Elbows in front of the body. Let's go. Quicker tempo. Now try and stay on that range, extending the arms and pulling them in. Don't walk your body forwards and back. Keep everything quiet. Torso stacked over hips. 4, 3, 2. Maisie, we're changing it up. We go long up, bend in half, reach, and lower. So we lift. Keep those elbows narrow as we extend. Quicker tempo. In, push, out, in. So you can add a little rhythm to it. Sweeping those arms up and out. Feel the work in the shoulders as you pick up those elbows a little higher. Grow out of this. 3 more. Last 2. Final 1. Hold those elbows halfway in. Fingers reach to the sky. Squeeze your elbows in. Relax the shoulders. Open up the chest. You've got tiny lifts. Tiny lifts. We're almost there. We're moving on. In 4, in 3, and 2. Steady, palm to palm. Take a breath. Open the chest. Squeeze it. Open. I want you to feel the breath into your back as you open up. Squeeze into your pectorals, the front of the chest. Big movement. Keep the ribs together. Now, Maisie, find the weight in your heels. Step your right leg out and instep your left leg out. So we're alternating those heels every time the elbows open. Stack the wrists right above the elbow. Shoulders right under those, elbows in line. Push and press. Can you try to think of going low on that transition so we're not standing up in between? 2 more. Out. Last one. Hold it out. Push away. Push. Push. So you want to think of extending the elbow, pressing those pinkies down and away. Can you add a hip dip? Here you go. 8, 7. Good. Energy through the knuckles. Push away. 3 more. 2. Hold it long. Circle back. 3, 2, and 1. Last 4. Good. Can you circle forwards from the shoulder? We go forwards. Forwards. Quiet out the ribs. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Turn your toes to face front. Hinge at the hips. Press the chest forward and just extend your arms back. So we're going into a long tricep extension. I want you to keep squeezing out of the elbows. Keep your palms above the hips and keep your hips low as the chest moves forward. Hold it there for 8 more. 7, 6. We're gonna go back to that wide squat. In 3, in 2, and 1. Hold it wide out. Stay here. Pull your palms together and then open them apart. Here we go, tempo. In and out. Shut and wide. Exhale. Soften the elbows a little bit. Pick them off the floor. In and out. In and out. 2 more. In. Hold your arms in. Can you squeeze them in as you drop your hips? Tuck your tailbone. Push the knees back behind you. And 4 more. And 3 and 2. Hold it low. Right arm only. Up and down. Left and down. Can you add that same heel on that next rep? We go right heel, lower, left. Really think of picking your chest up, lifting the crown every time. Can you alternate? No center. Switch and switch. Add that little dip in the hips. Keep it there, reaching. Don't let the arm lower down than the chest. Keep it right in front of you. You got 8, 7, 6. Ooh, we're feeling the top of the shoulder burn. And 3, 2, and 1. Both arms up, both heels up. Balance, finding tiny pulses on your hips. Let's go, Maisie. We are here for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Drop your heels, stretch up for a second. Bring your arms in front of the chest. Take a breath, and then pick them up again. We're gonna take your right leg, curtsy it back behind your left, and then we're gonna pull that right knee up to the side. We drop and pick it up. 4, 3, last 2 here. Move away from you a little bit because I know what's coming. Hold that right leg back. Slide your left arm back to the heel. Pick it up. Find a passe. Toe to knee on that right side. Let's go back and push. Back. Think of stretching your left arm higher than the right, above the crown. 4 more. Down. Exhale. Good. 2 more. And out. Final 1. Hold it out. Stay there. 1 more time. Cross that right leg behind you. Tuck the back toes. Reach the hips a little lower. Open the left arm out to the side. Turn your palm forwards. Twist your chest to the left and back, to the left and back. Can you add a little dip of the hips? Down, up, down. Music slow down. So are we. 4. Last 3. Final 2. Final 1. And then reach up. How are we feeling, Maisie? Second side, yes. Roll the shoulders down the back, heels together, toes apart. Curl, yes. Come on, find that double tempo curl. We're gonna slow it down. We're gonna reach those arms a little different this side. In and out, starting the same, moving a little different. This is what we call an arm sizzle, arm burn. Let's go, you got 4. In 3, last 2. 1, hold it in, little pulses, inches up. Squeeze those elbows as if there's a ball between them. Little lifts, shoulders down, hips low. 4, 3, 2, hold it, freeze it, palms in, open and shut. We're gonna start to step into that left foot. Maisie, I'm on your gliders, but I'm gonna move a little to the side. We go left to right, right to left. Good, out and in. Squeeze those heels together as you meet the elbows in. Last one, I want you to hold it on that left side. Hold it there. This time, little lifts of the elbows. Hold it there for 4. For 3, we're gonna work a little rotation, back of the shoulder. We go flip and up. So find that rotator from the back rear delt. Push and back, push and back. 2 more. And out. Hold it, go tempo, tiny pulses, elbows back. Squeeze the hips down for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Ready for our last set of triceps. Turn the toes in. Squeeze your elbows into your back. Open the chest. Move your thumbs along your hip line. Find them in your pockets. Start to kick it back and back. Tempo's gonna meet us in 3. Push. Back. Back. In 4. In 3. Hold those arms back. Little hug. Squeeze them in and in. Think of peeling the shoulders together. 4 more. 3 more. 2. Hold it out. Turn the toes out. Little lift and lower. Can you turn your palms to face down? And then we're gonna add a little stretch. So we get a little release, a little recovery from your hips. So focusing on shoulders. 4 more. Last 3. Final 2. We're almost there. Last 1. Hold it. Tiny pulses, hips. Arms up. For 8. Stretch the fingers forwards. Pull the shoulders into the wall behind you. Last 4. 3, 2, and 1. Stay there. Lengthen out of your legs, stretch your arms overhead, turn your fingers to face forwards. We're gonna bend your knees a little bit. You're gonna stretch your left leg back behind you and then step the toes out. So we go up and then maybe add a knee drive. So you can always stay with the little tendu to the side, or you can bring the knee all the way up. Good. 4 more, up and out. Keep stretching out through the arms. 2 more, working that side oblique, a little side abdominal work. Last one. Hold your left toes back. Open out. Stretch your right arm to the back leg. Reach it back. Exhale, toe to knee. We go. Tap, pass it. Good. Keep that left hip hooking over to the left side. Think of that right arm getting higher than the left. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold that left foot back. Stretch your right arm up, palms forwards. Bend the knees, open a little width. Twist and center. Twist. Can you find the dip in the hips? Drop and out. Drop. They go stretching out through the arms. 4, 3. We're there, Maisie. 2. Last one. And release. Arms are baked. Let's go grab your chair or step to your countertop. We're going to use one of these sliding discs. Okay, we grabbed our chairs. We have that glider on the outside leg. Okay, so whatever stand you're standing in, you're holding the back of the seat with the inside hand. We're gonna try and keep your heels together, toes apart for this one. Outer leg on the glider, hand to your hip. We're gonna lift your heels and lower. So we're just gonna find that releve. I want you to feel the lift out of the spine. Like you're really thinking of the crown lifting up. Think of the nose reaching up, not forwards, pushing into all 10 toes. Inner thighs are pushing forwards. Can we go a little quicker? We go up, down, up, down. So I want you to really go for full range here. Every time the heels come down, we feel a little more inner thighs, which is actually what we want to feel, that pelvic floor lift from the inner thighs. That's 4. Left arm nice and intentional on the side. Hold the heels high. We go tiny lifts. Squeeze it. Little pinches of the heels up. Squeeze them together. Spin the inner thighs forwards. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Hold your heels high, and then we're going to bend your knees nice and slow. Keep the back over your hips, and then slowly stretch. So we find that little plie. We go down for 2 and up. You want to make sure you're not leaning forwards. You're keeping everything nice and steady. Can we go a little quicker? Single. It doesn't have to be super low, as long as you're keeping that tailbone forwards and your shoulders back. Last 2, hold it down, little pulses. Stay. Guys, you're ready for some balance? We're going to take that outside arm, reach it up. Keep those hips down. Keep your heels together. Inside arm. You got 8, 7. Hug it in. Find your breath. Nice and constant. For 3, for 2, and 1. Drop that inside hand. Take your outside hand back to your hip. Now that glider leg is gonna slide forwards, and then we're gonna peel the heels together, stretch your legs. So as we glide that leg straight in front of us, there's a slight turn out of the hip, that inside heel goes low. We go stretch and out. Stretch. So we want to find that squeeze every time we lift. 2 more. Hold that last one out. Can you keep that outside leg forwards and inch it out? Keep rotating that inner thigh up to the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Just the knee comes in and out. So static on that inner leg. High heel, just that outer knee. A little quicker. 4, 3. Brush the floor with your outer toes. 2 more. 3, 2. Hold it there. Heels together. Give me little pulses. Now, we're going to take your hips, move them back, and hinge slightly forwards. Good. Now stay low, freeze your hips. You're going to slide that outside leg in a slight diagonal back, and then we're going to bring the heels come into a full stand. Can we go back and in? Maybe I'm hitting your chair a little bit. So you really want to find that back diagonal. You keep high on that inner heel, and you make sure that knee doesn't kind of shift a little side to side. You want to keep it nice and steady. If you need, that heel is down. 2 more. And out. Hold it back. Can you inch it back? Little pulses. Think of stretching again. Remember about the range of motion with the gliders. Get more. Get deeper into this. 4 more. Push into that inside hip. For 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come back. Heels come down. We're going to slowly keep your heels down. We're going to start to slide the legs straight out to the side and back in. So your inside knee goes that bend, and we're finding that straight side lunge. Outer leg is long, toes are out. Can we find a little quicker? Out and in. Go deep and back. Good. Move your chest in a little bit. 2 more. Out. Pull it out. Inch it out. Go further and deeper. Try and shift less into that chair or your surface and pull away from it. For 3, 2, and 1. Hold it out. Now we're going to slowly shift your weight towards your chair. Find an elbow or a deeper lean into that palm. Pick up the leg, side kick, find your glider, pull it in. We go out, side kick, back, and in. So I'm kind of leaning. You can also use your top hand on the seat. We go out and lift. Back, my chair is rocking a little bit. Good, and back, 2 more, out, lift. When you lift the leg, try and keep that hip forwards. Last one here, we're gonna hold that leg out, hold it. Can you give me little pulses? Can you open the chest and maybe reach that top arm up so we're finding purpose through that arm? Really big lift out of the chest. Now hold the leg up, flex your foot, and then point it. Keep the toes facing straight ahead. 4, and out. 3, good, 2 more. Last one, Maisie, hold that flex foot. Flex it, little circles back. Tiny circles, keep your torso quiet. The party is on the inside, not on the outside. Little circles forwards. 8, 7. Ooh, I'm feeling my outer hip on that outer side. For 3, for 2, hold the flex, little lifts. 8, we're done. And lift, and lift, lift. Grow out of the shape. For 3, for 2, and 1. Find your gliders. Take a quarter turn towards your chair, both hands on the back of the seat, and then we're gonna slide that left leg back, push, and back. Now, as you come in, that back leg is long, maybe come high on your tippy toes. Maybe you even take your fingertips on the seat so you can find a full length, really erect through the spine. Back, heel is down and high. So I like to kind of move my gaze, really feel that shift on that inner heel, up and down. 4, 3, last 2. Hold it back, inch it back. Good. Keep it low on the chest. You can even walk your elbows wider, or you can even take your hands to the seat. Good, for 3, for 2, and 1. Hold it low. Lengthen your tailbone. Shift more weight to the front leg. Hover your back leg. Lift and tap. Lift. So when we lift the leg, we use 0 momentum. It's not this, okay? I'm not looking to take us into my back. I want to squeeze that back gluteal muscle and find that contraction, not from your back. Good, keep that inner knee soft. Keep a little shift of weight away from your chair. 2 more. Hold the leg back, point your toe, little lifts. Ribs in, shoulders quiet and down. Tucking of the tail slightly, maybe the leg is a little lower. For 2, and 1. Find your glider. Glide it a little bit across that front leg. So we're gonna find that little cross. We're gonna go deeper on that back diagonal. If you need, turn your front toes a little to the side. And then slowly, ankle to ankle, come back. Inner thigh squeeze. We go cross and out. So we're gonna find that crossover lunge. This is our last direction here on the bar. Let's go for 4, 3, and guess what? We're gonna stay really low. Hold that last one really low. Open the chest flat back, just your back knee, ankle to ankle. Pull it in and out. Drive for contact, quicker. In. Good. Shoulders back, Maisie. Keep pulling that knee in toward your left shoulder. 2 more, in and in. Are we ready for our final stretch? Hold your ankles together. Shift a little more weight back. Lean into your front heel. Lift one hand toward your chest and the other. Give me little dips, stay low. Maisie, I'm gonna give you one extra challenge. Are you ready? We're gonna pick up that glider foot and we're gonna try and find little pulses to finish. In 4, lower 3, lower 2, and 1, and rest. Take your way back. Lengthen your arms on the chair, pedal your knees, give yourself a nice stretch. Okay, so good thing about this, we have to do everything on the other side. So we're gonna take that chair and we're gonna move it all the way to the other side. So we're gonna take it, glider, facing forwards, opposite leg, inner hand on the chair, outside hand to your hip, heels together. Lift and lower, Maisie. Are you ready? Smaller V, lift and lower. So the smaller the space between your heels, the more control we have out of our hips. And usually people don't have that externally rotated hip, so it's really good to keep it a little smaller than you actually think you might be able to. Lift and lower. Let's go quicker. Just rises. Squeeze those heels together. Glue them together like you're touching your inner thighs. Little forwards. Last 2. Last one. Hold it there. We're gonna do the opposite. We're gonna press your heels down and down. I want you to feel like you're slamming the floor down with your heels. Really feel that little thud on the floor. Can we go quick, quick, quick? Everything jiggles, everything bounces. I want you to feel my microphone is even moving, making sounds. 3, 2, 1. Hold your heels high. Bend your knees in half. And then slowly lift. Go slow. and then back up, and then a little quicker, down, and up, and down, and up, a little dramatic pause, up, down, hold it low, we go for little pulses, find that press of the knees back, open the chest, hold it there, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1, stay there. If you need to come a little higher out of this, we're gonna start to peel the weight out of that outer leg. We're gonna slide it straight in front of you, and then we're gonna bring the heels together, stretch your legs. So we go single reach and back. Again, the leg is going straight in front of you, but there's a slight rotation in the hip. Out and in, out. 2 more, stretch. So we're basically sitting into that inner hip, keeping that heel high, working a lot in that front thigh. Hold it out, little inches. Outer leg is long. Find your push into the chair if you need to, maybe less to find more balance. 2 more, hold it out, just your knee, in and out. So static hold on that inner leg, heel is high. The higher the heels, the closer we are to God. Little quicker, you go in, pull it in for 4, 3, 2, hold it there. Stay here, hinge at the hips, lean forwards, stretch the leg on that outer diagonal, everything comes up and in. We go out and in. I'm starting to feel the shakes on my inner leg, and if you're not feeling the shakes, something is really, really wrong. Good, push it back. Maisie, are we feeling the shakes? Yes, the sweats and everything. It is the first day of full-on humidity here in Jersey, so we're definitely feeling. Hair down was not the best option. Hold it out, inch it out. Push, push, big range, big range. Think of pushing the floor down and away from that hip. For 2 and 1, last set here. Are you ready? Take a breath, drop your heels. Relax the knees a little bit. Leg goes straight out to the side and then back up. So I have to move my chest forwards and my hips back. There's no way I can find a deep side lunge if I don't work my chest against this. Good, we go quicker. Push and pull. Stretch. Now my toes are again slightly out. That's okay for this one. Okay, we're gonna stay there in 2. Last one, hold it out, inch it out. You've got 8, 7, 6, 5 more, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How are we feeling, Maisie? Good. We're gonna shift the weight to that inside arm. We're gonna pick up the leg, tap it down, squeeze it in. So 3 moves. Out, lift, find the glider, and pull it in. You have to find that glider every single time and feel that inner thigh squeeze. Now my inside knee is bent. I'm keeping my outer hip a little forwards, so the toes will be forwards on this one. Push and press, good. And out. Big breath, I like this song. It's gonna give me that energy that I need to finish out this set. Last one, hold it out. Hold it, little lift, point the toes. Anchor that hip down. So really use that outer hand to kind of push it forwards. Now hold it high, flex and point, flex and point. Every time you change that position of the foot, you're gonna feel a different spot on your leg activate. Hold the heel flexed, energy to the heel, tiny circles back. Ribs are steady, shoulders steady, little circles forwards, turn the toes down, 8, 7, 6, breathe into this, smaller the better. 2 more, hold it, flex little, legs, highest range. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Drop the leg if you need to turn the toes down a little bit. For 3, for 2, and 1. Woo! Booty cooked. Turn over to the chair. Back toes are still on the glider. We're gonna find a breath, and as we exhale, we're gonna glide down. Now you wanna make sure that left heel is right under your left knee. When we come up, maybe heels peel off, maybe drop down. We go quicker and back. Good, so come up. I like fingertips on the chair. It's actually kind of a low back seat chair. So I really need to push myself a little higher here. Push and press, up and back. So it's a lot on that left leg. Keep moving from the hip, making sure that knee isn't coming forwards. The glider leg is super long, pushing the floor down and in. 2 more. Last one, hold it there. Hold it there. Can we inch it further back, Maisie? 1 more set, really finding our lower strength. Pull the stomach off the thigh. Hold it there. Shift a little more weight forwards. Pick up the leg. Tap it down. Pick it up. Tap it down. Up and tap. 4 more. 3. Last 2. Now hold that leg as high as you can. Tuck your tailbone, shoulders down, little lifts. Lengthen the toes behind you. Shift more weight into your front heel. Maybe peel the fingertips. Less weight into your hands. Hold it there for 8, 7. Roll that outer hip down as you lift from the inner thigh. Push out that standing heel. 2 and 1. Release the toes down. Cross your legs over to the opposite side. Turn your front toes a little out. Give your hips space. And then slowly come up. All the way up, ankle to ankle. We go cross and squeeze. Think of crossing your back ankle in front of your front ankle. So maybe come a little higher if you need to, or stay on that lower range. Push and pull. After this, Maisie, all we have to do is some core on the mat. 2 more. Last one. Hold yourself back, inch it back to the back. Hold it there, tiny pulses, stay low. Last 4, this is what's gonna get us really low there. Hold it. We go across the ankle, just the back knee. In and out. Gonna get half an inch lower, shift away from the chair. Quicker, back ankle. In. Last set, balance. 2, hold the ankles. Shift your weight back. Lift your hands to your chest. Give me a little balance pose. Push your hips down. Maisie, take a big breath. On the exhalation, pick up that back leg. 8, 7, 6. You got this, you got this. Lower. Lift the left toes. 2 and 1. And release. Man, oh man. Take it back. Pedal the knees. We're ready for some mat work. So let's grab your mats. You can move those chairs out of the way. We'll be back for some core. Okay, so we are on our mats and my hair is up, so you know we mean business. We're gonna start with a flat back. So you're gonna find your way on your mat. Take your hands, interlace your fingers behind the back of the head. Bring the feet together to touch knees wide. Take a big breath, open up the chest. As you exhale, pull the ribs down and really press the low back down. Take another big breath here. And on the exhale, start to lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Press the low back down and lower down. We're gonna find the tempo. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So really keep your elbows wide. Think of pressing the head into the palms and think of lifting the chin off the chest as you peel that upper shoulder off the floor. Let's add a little press of the knees. We go and out. So start to feel how the ribs start to move in towards one another, pressing more of your low back down. Can we go a little quicker? Just pull it in, kind of squeeze the inner thighs as if there's a ball between them, and think of lifting your chest up and over. Really feel the front abdominal wall contract. Those 2 top ribs pulling forwards of the hips. Last 2. Last one. Hold it there. Can you peel your knees off the floor? Find a tabletop, squeeze them together, and go for just those little tiny chest lifts. Little quarter curls, lift it. 8, 7. You should really feel that burn. Squeeze those inner thighs together so low abdominals are awake too. Now hold the chest up, tap left toes down, and then the right. So we want to go for alternate toe taps. Pick up pressing the thigh away from the chest as you lengthen the leg a little further away from the body. Keep that squeeze of the thighs every single time. Good, now hold it there, little lifts of the chest. You can keep your hands behind your head if you have neck issues, or look for stretching the arms forwards, peeling a little higher off the chest. Hold the chest steady, start to alternate a toe tap. So we have no center, we're just stretching up. Maybe if you want more, go for a straight leg and find those scissor switches. Reach up, whatever you're doing great. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands back of the head, heels together, toes apart. Bend your knees in, lift the tailbone, stretch them out. Little frogs as we go in and out. Start to flex your feet. Maybe pick up your tailbone a little bit. Give yourself that reverse curl. Push away. You can go a little higher on that angle. You can keep your knees bent if you need to. Last 2. Final 1. Hold your legs out in that V. Point and flex. Little press. Lower the legs if you can. If you feel that arch in your back, really comfortable down. Hold the toes pointed. Go for little crisscrosses. Little switches. Can you go a little lower for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. Reach your legs. Stretch your arms. Give yourself an abdominal stretch. Now bend. Flex your feet. Take a big breath, inhale, and on the exhalation, you can lift your head, neck, and shoulders, maybe even for the first one, grab your thighs, pull yourself in, reach for the toes, start to create a little more tempo. We're gonna go 4 counts back, roll down, exhale, 4 counts up. Good. We go back for 3, for 2, and 1. We go up. If you want a little more, stretch your legs. Let's go. We go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it 4, 3, 2, and 1. We go back, back. Maisie, you're ready for taking it a little half time. 2 back, 2 in. Let's go. Take it. 2 back, 2 up. Reach it back. Now again, if a full sit-up is not your thing, stay on that quarter curl or keep your knees bent. Last one here. Ooh, that's a lot. Exhale, and then lower it down. Take a breath. Keep the arms up. Turn the toes out. Point your toes. We're gonna lift up. We're gonna lift one leg. Opposite arm reaches across. Little jackknives. Inhale back. Do the opposite leg. Up arm. Open the. You can keep your knees bent if you need to, but we're going for tempo. Let's go. Up and out. Up and out. Exhale. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back. Final closer, as we call it here in Body Boost. We're gonna flip over. We're gonna find your forearm plank, and we're gonna take it down onto your elbows. Interlace your fingers. Walk your feet back and together. Bring the heels to touch. Shift your nose past your thumbs. Tuck your tailbone. Press the shoulders away from the neck. Squeeze your inner thighs. Maisie, look forwards. Shift an inch to the front. We're gonna dip your right hip to the right for 2, and then over to the left. Can you keep your heels high to the sky and just kind of work that hip? Little dips, double to the right, double to the left. Can you shift even weight between your elbows and really work those obliques? Good, side to side. Keep your heels touching, Maisie. Little quicker, singles, right and left. Up and over. Take it up and over. Can you exaggerate this with your hips, not your feet? Good. Side to side. 4, 3, 2. Keep it steady. Side forwards and back. Push up your toes. That's it. Push it. Push it. Strong off the floor. 8, 7. You're done in 4, in 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees. Child's pose. Guys, we are going to let you stretch at home, but please, please do remember recovery is key to getting as many exercises as you can throughout the week. This was Barre. We're excited to bring more workouts, exciting, energetic, innovative workouts to this channel. So we're hoping you'll tune in soon. Good job, Maisie.